Welcome to my channel. This is Gold Signatures channel. In today's tutorial, I'll be teaching us how to make this beautiful crisscross turban. Stay tuned as I carry us along. So I'll be using scuba material for this. That's foam poly. Remember, you can use any material of your choice. So I cut across the stretchy part. Remember to always cut your head circumference along the stretchy part. I cut 23 inches for the head circumference and then 15 inches for the length. Okay, remember you can always alter your measurement, like you can add more or reduce, but don't reduce more than 13 inches for your length. Okay, so this is the band I'll be using for it. It's 5 inches by 23 inches. So these two are the material I'll be using for the crisscross, and they are cut. I cut 30 inches for the length and then 6 inches for the width. You can use more than that, more than the 6 inches, but it will not be more than 30 inches. So this is a fiber. You can use your foam. So I'll be using fiber for this. Fiber, that's the 1 inches fiber. So you can use your 1 inches foam. So I got 28 inches. I reduced 2 inches because from each end I'll be reducing 1 inch from each end. That is 28 inches. And so on our turban, we'll be placing the headband on the turban. Remember, the headband is 23 inches, okay, by 5 inches. So we'll be stitching it down. While placing it, the right side will be facing the right side, and then you sew it just like I'm showing us. Then you get your 2 pieces of 30 inches by 6 inches, and then you sew them down. So I want to be adding handle to the turban cap. So this is 10 inches length by 5 inches. I use the exact inches for the band so that it will rhyme. So you can reduce your length, can reduce it to 6 inches, 7, 8, depending on your fabric and your choice. So after sewing the turban, I'm now adding the handle to it. So watch carefully and see how I added the handle. Remember, I've told us before, I've shown us how where to place the turban and then sew it down. So I've done that and I'm adding the handle to it. So I know you can see what I did. Then also place it again on this part. Okay. You are placing from the front, from the right side of your cap. Okay. So after placing it, you turn and then I'll be folding it by 1 inch. Fold by 1 inch. Fold in by 1 inch. Fold in by 1 inch. And then immediately after the band, you can leave 2 inches or 1 inches opening. Immediately after the band, fold in by 1 inch and then Immediately after the band, you can leave about 2 inches or 1 inches or 1.5 inches open at the back so that it will fit properly on the head. I want to use this medium to say thank you to all those that have subscribed to my channel. I am so grateful. I appreciate you all. And please, if you are coming across my video for the first time today, please, I urge you to please, darling, subscribe to my channel and also click on the notification bell to get notified whenever I upload a new video. So guys, we'll be sewing it down, closing it down before sewing down. I just closed it down from that 1 inches that I left. I left 1 inch. I told you can leave 1.5 or 2 inches opening at the back. So I sew it down from that place. And then please, before sewing it down, always make sure you measure your this thing very well. Make sure the two heads, like you the two band fits in before sewing it down. That was what I did initially. I made sure both of them rhyme before sewing it down. So when I get here, I will leave 4 inches. I'll be going in by 4 inches. So if you get your tape now, measure it. It will be 4 inches. So I just want to illustrate very well what I'm showing us. You will come in from that 4 inches. You just curve in from that 4 inches to get a curved shape for our turban cap. So as soon as I'm done sewing it down, the next thing is to gather it with needle and thread. You double your thread either by 4, 6 or 8 depending on you. So I doubled mine by 4 because after gathering it, I'm still going to sew it down to hold my gathers in place. So this now that I'm doing is just how to make this turban. But for the purpose of this tutorial, I'll still show us how I later loosen this the sewn part to fix the crisscross design. But be rest assured that this is just how to make this turban cap if you want to have a rope at the back. Okay, so I'm securing it in place. So please watch carefully and understand. So that is what I meant. I said you have to sew it down. You have to sew it down to secure your stitches. Sew down to secure your stitches. I'm still going to loosen it up though. But I'm just trying to tell you it is very important to sew down to secure your stitches so that your gathers will not loosen up. Because it's not good when your client gets her order, she wears it once, two, three times, or when your client watches it, it will loosen up. So it's best to secure it. Really? Okay, we move over to the crisscross that will be um using as a design. Okay, so I'll be inserting the fiber in it. I've sewn it and I've turned it out. Of course, you have to turn out after sewing it. So this is me inserting it gently. Either you use your scissors or your cane, any stick you see around, or your ruler, then you insert it perfectly inside your fabric. So over to making the design. Watch this part carefully. The sewn part will be facing the sewn part. The sewn part will be facing the sewn part. Bear it in mind, the sewn part will be facing the sewn part, like that line, both of them will be facing, then you place together and then turn over. You get? So let me place it on the cap, and this is what we have. Please don't mind my baby. I have a toddler. Please don't mind my baby, okay? Okay, this is it. It's either you stitch it down or you hold with your pin, or you can leave it like that, but it is best to stitch down so that so it's best to sew it down to hold it in place. So coming to the turban, I've given the opening like I told us I'm going to open it after explaining how to make the other turban. Okay, because of this crisscross design, that is why I'm opening it so that I'll be able to insert it. So assuming I'm not doing that, I wouldn't have opened here up. Okay, so I've opened it up. I opened 3 inches. So from where I stitched down after the opening, like after the opening that came immediately after the band, I gave another 3 inches opening for this crisscross design to be inserted. So this is the crisscross design. Please pay attention very well. You understand everything I'm explaining. It is best to pay attention. Insert it from here and then sew it down. So after doing that, what you will do is you just turn it down, and then you see that your design have the crisscross design are formed. I did not even know the video where I was recording how I turned it out was not recording. So insert after inserting it, you have to be creative now. You understand? You turn it out. So we have this after turning it out. Please just turn it out. The sewn part, the way you sew you the crisscross, you just turn it over and you will get this shape. So I embellished it with these appliques that you're seeing here so that it will be more beautiful. You can leave yours plain. You can try to embellish with any material of your choice. Thank you for being part of this tutorial. And until I come your way again, this is me saying bye. And please don't forget to subscribe to this channel. Click on the notification bell. Like this video. You can also share it with your friends. I'm waiting for you when next I post a new video. Bye.